Hey everyone, today I was thinking about people and the effect they have on each other. Maybe a group of friends and the effect that their group of friends could have on each other. I'm talking about peer pressure, more specifically, how peer pressure actually works. The simple definition of peer pressure is the influence from members of one's peer groups. This could simply be explained by a human impulse to want to fit in with a group. However, the psychology behind peer pressure goes much deeper than that. Firstly, the brain puts more value on winning in social settings. By winning, I mean anything from literally winning a game or doing something like making your friends laugh. In peer pressure related studies, scientists found that there was an increased activity in the striatum and medial prefrontal cortex parts of the brain. Both parts of the brain are linked to your mental reward system. Typically, peer pressure is seen as a bad thing, but it turns out there are positive benefits to peer pressure as well. If you're in a group of people who work out often and are getting themselves into shape, studies show that you're likely to join in and start working out yourself, or at least find some way to get yourself into shape. If you're in a group of generous people, you might find yourself becoming more generous. If you're in a group of smart people, you might find yourself looking to make yourself smarter. There can be some seriously positive benefits to peer pressure, but there certainly can be some negative ones. If you're in a group of people who smoke often, you might find yourself being pressured into smoking. If you're in a group of people who shoplift, you might find yourself being pressured into stealing something. In most peer pressure studies, the negatives often take a higher emphasis over the benefits. And in our public school systems, people will constantly tell you that peer pressure is a bad thing all around. The important part that people leave out is that peer pressure is objectively not a good or a bad thing at all. It's simply a mental habit to want to compete with the group of people you're in. Peer pressure becomes a good or a bad thing when you start factoring in which groups of people you surround yourself with. If you hang out with people who are smart, kind, generous, and motivated, peer pressure can be an amazing motivation to improve yourself. If you hang out with people who do bad things, you will find yourself falling into the same bad habits. One important takeaway from this is that you should surround yourself with people who lift you up, people that will pressure you into becoming a better person, and you should avoid those who will bring you down. That being said, have a great day, everyone.